Howdy folks, welcome back. We are still here in the arena for now, and we'll be coming back here again at some point. But for the time being, why are these doors closed? Doors closed? It scares me a little. Are we about to be ambushed? Not yet. I do have my combat jewels equipped, and I'm probably going to keep it that way till we get back to the hangar. Ah, look who it is. I have been waiting for you to return. My sources tell me the problem of Minister Sheng and his report to Judge Fang is no longer a problem. My spies tell me that Judge Fang has resigned. Is this true? I have his resignation right here. You've done well. With Fang out of the picture, we can assign his post to somebody less difficult. Somebody pliable and easy to control. Somebody like Sheng. Sheng has no backbone, no will of his own. Things will go much more smoothly for the Lotus Assassins, with a puppet like him running the Ministry of Harmony. Well, he'll be surprised. You have successfully completed the mission I gave you. As your reward, we will allow you to begin your training as an Inquisitor of the Lotus Assassins. I feel like he would respect this one more, so... Good. I'm tired of these foolish errands. That attitude will make your training more difficult. We lose many applicants because they believe they are something special when they are not. Take heed. Report to the fortress at the far end of the necropolis. The entrance is there, now that you are worthy of finding it. Make certain your affairs are in order before you go. I will tell them you are coming. Show them the seal when you arrive. Be mindful of your manners. Our trainers are not gentle, and they demand respect. I'm not sure... I don't remember if you can leave the fortress once you go in or not. Just in case, we better do everything else we need to do first. What can I expect when I arrive? A new beginning. Your life becomes the Lotus Assassins. Death's hand becomes your guiding spirit. The Emperor is your father above him. I wish you luck. Perhaps I will see you again, if you survive. Yet unfortunately, I don't think we ever see him or the Executioner Recruiter again. Maybe we do. But obviously I don't think they play as major of a role inside the fortress.
So, things are looking up. You've gained the favor of the Lotus Assassins.
Lucky me.
And you've made doubly certain of it by aiding both the Executioner and Inquisitor. Very impressive. The way to the Lotus Assassin Fortress is open.
And after we find the evidence against Death's hand, you will take us to the palace to find Master Li?
I promise, little Dawnstar. After we get what I want from the Lotus Assassins, the palace is the first place we will go. You have permission, so there won't be any trouble entering. It's only after we have the evidence against Death's hand that they might notice something is wrong.
We'll worry about that when the time comes.
It would still be good to get some information first. Sagacious Zoo might know something. We should ask him. Where is he?
Well, you should be more careful of who you trust.
I did see him just wander off. I figured it was just like a graphical glitch and he was just wandering over to that other corner again to sulk a bit. Well, it would have been nice to have a chance to talk to them some more before we head to the fortress, but can't always get what you want. Let's see what they say to this. We'll have to hunt him down.
No, don't waste your time. If he's gone to warn the Lotus Assassins, you need to move quickly. If he's just run off, he doesn't matter.
Zoo would not turn on us.
I think Dawnstar's
The
right.
Lotus Assassin Fortress is in the far end of the necropolis. They shouldn't give you any trouble. Just appear confident as you enter.
I'll go to the fortress now.
Everything is in place. I'll have my evidence against Death's hand soon enough. Oh, and you'll have access to your Master Li as well.
Such an afterthought.
I don't want you to think I have forgotten your needs.
Alright, we have received the Lotus Inquisitor seal. We lost Fang's resignation, the turtle eggs, and Judge Fang's ring. Good. Didn't need them anyway. We also have some more... Okay, we have people to talk to. We have probably some more things to do in Lord Lao's furnace. But first, let's do this flyer mission, and I'm going to save just in case. Alright.
So, would you like to hear about the mission I have for you? Or did you want to have a look at the flyer parts again?
Let me see your upgrades.
Yes, of course. I have some very interesting items now.
Are you sure about that? I don't see any.
So...
I want to do the next mission.
Excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shangdang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. His ships have taken a heavy toll lately.
That's right. Escort mission.
There are many raiders between here and the prefect's home, and his ship is intended more for luxury and less for war. Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect has also told me to offer you extra silver for destroying as many of the raiders as you can. The prefect is anxious to be going. Here's your wind map, and remember, protect the prefect's flyer at all costs.
Yeah, will do. Select upgrades. Do I only get to choose a few? Oh, I guess I get 3. How do I move them, though? Oh, there we go. Shockwave. That could be useful. I like these. Come on. There we go. It just takes time, I guess. This one is small, which is nice. Whereas this cost is moderate, but it also does more damage. Let's go with Tremor. I'm going to click once and see what happens. Apparently nothing. There we go. Alright. That's good, though, because otherwise I'd be scrolling through them all day trying to find the ones I want. Here we go. The prefix ship will try to stay on course at all time. Is that it? I suppose so. Could use some health orbs. Really use some health orbs. Oh, sweet. So the focus orbs are more weapons then. I wonder if it's based on time or based on... Nope. Your number of shots. Hopefully I'm not wasting all these shots. No! It's probably better for me just to be like a meat shield for him. Literally be his bodyguard or his flyer guard. Try to get him close, that way I can make sure all my bullets hit him. Hey, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Alright, mission accomplished. Use Chi to heal yourself, deal more damage, and power magic. Alright, decent bit of XP for that. What about silver? Did I not get any silver? Well, we'll talk to that guy again in a second, but first, let's talk to my followers a bit.
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today?
What are your thoughts on our situation?
I still can't believe it's that easy to become a Lotus assassin. If I had known sooner, I would have joined their ranks as soon as possible.
Protection from your wife?
It would be brutal work, with little reward, and there's a good chance I'd die a hideous, painful death. But it couldn't all be better than married life, could it?
Why don't you just leave your wife, Ho? Start over.
My prescient pretty has an uncanny knack for derailing my plans, in case you haven't already noticed. I have tried several times to leave, but it always fails miserably. Some say there are spirits out there that masquerade as people, and I suspect she may be one of them. She has my soul, and there's nothing I can do about it.
That seems a little far-fetched, Ho.
One time, I tried to sneak away while she was delivering a special order of buns to her uncle's family. As I started to leave, I slipped on some oil and broke my arm. Still, I put my arm in a sling and was continuing on my way when I was run down by a rogue bun cart. When I came to, my wife had returned and was in a foul mood. Apparently, everyone she had visited died from food poisoning. But why not her? I mean, I'm sure she ate at least one of the buns I sent.
Was that, intentional? Are you saying that the buns were poisoned?
I am saying no such thing.
The buns
It
were
is simply
poisoned.
my lot in life to be given into the care of a demon whose sole sustenance comes from sucking the very life from my body and soul. Soup, anyone?
Alright, that's all for now.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
I guess that arrow is what the, that conversation is what the arrow was for. What do you think, Sky?
Always happy to help. What do you need?
He reminds me of like somebody from a Disney movie. Doesn't he? Just seems like it. What are your thoughts on our situation?
You managed to satisfy the Lotus Assassins, and that's a major step forward. I just worry that it's a step over the edge of a precipice.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine.
Despite my misgivings, I can't help but smile at the thought that you're the reason they're so keen to acquire new recruits. Nothing like thinning the ranks to make some room.
That is quite ironic. Talk to you later, Sky.
Of course. I'll be here if you need anything.
We don't have arrows, but just in case.
What do you want?
What do you think of our situation?
Now you're one of them, aren't you? But not really, right? We have to find them so we can stop them. I know you can do it.
You got it.
All the people whisper in fear about them, but you stand up and fight back. But the princess said you'll have to get inside their fortress to find them.
The fortress of the Lotus Assassins, hidden among the graves of the necropolis, a fitting place for their corruption.
Is there anything else you want?
Nope, just saying hi. Alright, what about you, Silk Fox?
You must go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress like we agreed. Find the evidence against Death's Hand, and I will help you rescue Master Li.
Yeah, I get the plan. We've discussed it like 50 times now. I want to ask more about this evidence you want.
We've gone over this. Death's Hand is using the prisoners who should be working on the wall to construct some sort of personal army of golems. My father probably knows something, but not the true danger of it. I need to show that Death's Hand intends to seize control. The Lotus Assassins act for Death's Hand. There has to be proof of his evil intent in the Lotus Assassin Fortress. That is where you need to go. Do not hesitate for too long. Sagacious Zoo's sudden flight has made our task somewhat more urgent.
Well, perhaps it has, but I still won't be going there for quite a while yet. Roland, we've talked to... Alright, Dawnstar, what's on your mind?
I suppose it is good that the Lotus Assassin Executioner accepted you. I wish I felt better about that. Will you be heading to the Lotus Assassin Fortress soon? When you are through there, the princess will take us to the palace. You've appeased both of the Lotus Assassin recruiters. What else could we possibly need to do?
There's plenty. We actually kind of did the main quest a lot more quickly than I thought we would. Or a lot more quickly than I had originally intended to. There's still lots to do in the city just from the get-go, and there's probably a few other side quests that only pop up now that we've advanced the main quest a lot. What do you think about what has been happening?
As much as I think it is foolishly dangerous, you need to go to the Lotus Assassin Fortress and find the information the princess needs. After that, she will take us to the palace. We are so close to Master Li. Just a little longer, I hope.
Maybe longer than you hope. Other questions?
All right. What did you want to ask?
Did you want to talk? Your feelings are very important to me.
We are much closer to finding our master, but the path you are forced to take worries me, and I don't think the princess shares my concern. We have faced these Lotus Assassins in small numbers before, but this is something different.
They are worthy opponents. I am strong enough. Numbers do not concern me.
That is not what I meant. Hordes can be overcome. They are never the endless threat they appear to be. What concerns me is how you have walked in their steps to fool them. I am growing accustomed to you. I don't want to see this change you.
I will do what I must to rescue Master Li and defeat those who took him.
I have always respected your resolve, but there are dangers other than death. When you walk in the shadow of the enemy, you risk taking their shape.
Have I given you any reason to doubt me so far?
You found a way to appease the Lotus Assassins while sparing Minister Shang. Will you be able to hide your honor when in their midst? I don't want to win if it claims the good in you. What right do we have to harmony if we sacrifice what we believe to get it?
See, if I was like Death's Hand, like you would think he would make all of his inquisitors or all of his applicants like murder an innocent family or something just to prove that they're absolutely willing to join. In fact, you know that it might be not too far from what happens, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm concerned as well, but I promise I will not become as they are.
I know you won't, but it still does my heart good to hear it.
Aww.
The more I know about you, the more I want you to stay as you are. It would be a shame for something to happen when we are becoming close. We will talk again. I know everything will work out just fine.
Alright.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
Well, I would like to travel with Dawnstar a bit, but I feel like we haven't even really used Silk Fox left. That's one of the problems with this game, is that I feel like there's so many interesting followers, and there's, all things considered, not that much combat. I think it's the right balance of combat for the kind of game it is, and more for the sake of it would get probably repetitive and dull. But
Anything
still,
is better than waiting around in the camp.
that was really loud. Yeah, let's get her in attack mode for now. But at the same time, it means less chance to actually use each of these followers, especially because you can only have one at a time. That's probably the real flaw here. They should have allowed you to have more than one follower. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and do another mission. And I'm going to save it again.
Excellent work. The Prefect is happy to be home, safe, no doubt.
You should stay there for a while too, because
I see
a lot of people want to kill him.
Dispatch a few of the raiders on your way. I'll top up your payment a little for that.
Just a few, I suppose.
Would you like to see some of my upgrades? Or could I interest you in doing another mission for me?
You know, I think you actually can repeat the missions too from like the main menu. Let me see your upgrades.
Yes, of course.
Reverse tides. All of your damage slows down. That sounds fun, but at the same time, I actually don't remember this one at all. Maybe I never did this quest before? It's quite possible. But I'd rather save my silver for stuff that lets me fight better in person.
So, would you like to hear?
Next mission, please.
I have received word that my associate is alive, if not well. He was shot down by Imperial flyers while retrieving some sensitive information. Fly to the destination on the wind map and destroy anyone who attacks you. Drop off these parts so my associate can repair his ship and return. The area you will be flying into is private land, and by right only the Emperor's servants are allowed entrance. But there is a truth there that must be uncovered.
Secret plot, plenty of danger.
Be careful. These Imperial flyers are extremely dangerous.
Sounds good to me.
Good luck.
And let's put Trimmer back if I can do it. And at least it remembers some of your stuff. Alright, let's use these things. They're flying right into my lasers, aren't they? It's nice of them. Bombing ship. Oh, so I guess those just like switch them back and forth? Oh, what are those things? I haven't seen them before.
More dodging, less catching.
Okay. Yeah, I think I like this one better. I can tap pretty fast, and it seems to do more damage. bit of lag here. Why is this game lagging? It's ancient and I have a really good computer. This might be the final mission of the game. There are a lot of enemies here. Great, those things drop bombs too. It is though, it wasn't actually that tough. I feel like that first mission was actually the hardest, but maybe that's just because I was less experienced at that point. Hey, more XP.
You've done it. Chang, my associate, is on his way back. Here, I owe you this and more.
Then give me more.
I regret I have no more missions for you, but I'm always here if you require upgrades for your flyer. Thank you again. Yes, of course.
Wow. So that's pretty cool. Destroys all... Oh, I really want to buy that just to try it out. Firestorm. A large amount of damage over time. Releases a blast that will destroy all nearby enemy ships. No qualifiers there. That's just what it does. All nearby ships die. But it probably uses up all your chi or very close to it. See, I'm not sure. Are there other areas where you could spend silver in this game? I feel like there probably are. In fact, I think there are even merchants inside Lotus Assassin Fortress. And they might have good techniques or things like that. As much as I really want to try this, I'm also not sure how many more flyer missions there are. And if there are any, they're probably not that difficult because they're part of the main quest. So, I wouldn't think we would need this. Still, that'd be really cool just to try it out and see what it does. You know, whatever, I'm gonna buy it. Yes. It's a video game, right? You're supposed to have fun. And we have plenty of money as it is. And look, we got 4,500 more, so all the better. Now, was that before or after? I guess that was before. Got a lot of XP from that, too. Definitely glad I did those quests. Just double check he has no more.
Hello again.
Yep, that's it. Alright, well, good enough. How are we doing in terms of, like, configurations? Viper. Okay, we need to do water infused with sulfur. Also water infused with sulfur. And we do have one of them. Another Calbozer too. What about this one? I think, didn't we do this one already? The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow. So maybe you can find other copies of the configurations and other ingredients and do it twice. I'm a little afraid to use up these things though, in case there's another configuration to find somewhere. This is one of those areas where I'm really tempted to look it up on the wiki just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Perhaps I will, but I do want to keep an eye out as well for...
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Oh, yes you do. Some really good ones too. The Golden Tongue. Oh, look at that. +8, but very expensive. Gem of Unity is also pretty good, at least for this stage in the game. And a lot of these are ones that I have sold to him. You can also get some different styles here. White Demon or Legendary Strike, which are styles that you can begin the game with. But we already have our Leaping Tiger. It has served us well. No reason to change it. I do want to buy this now that I have some money. Anything to sell? Maybe that... I think that's it for now. Alright, so what else can we do? I guess we can head over to the Black Leopard School. I feel like there's got to be a few more quests to do now that we've actually made some progress. Oh, does he have a quest?
Always a pleasure.
I haven't actually killed the person I'm supposed to yet. Could I hear about outstanding bounties?
Of course.
What about that criminal?
I know little more than what the Honorable Lotus Assassin presented.
Yeah, we already did this.
A good name, is it not? Drives fear into the commoners. Yes, that miscreant will be turned in soon enough. And pity the scourge that shows up in my city.
Pity him indeed.
Right you are.
Alright, not sure why he has the arrow, just because he's part of the quest? Or is it bugged maybe because I completed the other quest without completing the bounty? Don't know.
I haven't seen any ghosts wandering in the city. And I hope I never do.
Ah, there's a quest giver. No more excuses. Your father was always full of excuses too. It tires me to no end. You know what you have to do, so go do it.
Please, Purveyor, don't send me in there. I'm scared those things will see me before I can get into the cave. Please, don't make me do it.
Necropolis. I have been patient with you, Jinlin, but your father has been dead for almost a week now. It is time for you to pay off his debts. Well, that is a sucky situation. Now go, or perhaps you prefer for you and your mother to be sent to work at the wall.
No, I will go. Please don't hurt my mother. I'll get the artifact for you, I promise.
Aww. A wise decision. You know where to find me once you have it. Do not keep me waiting, Jinlin. Guess I came at just the right time.
The city can be a harsh place for children, but we don't have time to help them all.
Well, we have time for this one, okay?
What do you want? You're working for Purveyor Shuji, aren't you? Please don't tell him I haven't gone yet. I'm going now, even though it will probably get me killed.
Calm down. I'm not with the Purveyor.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little upset.
Understandably.
I'm Jinlin. Is there something you want?
I saw what happened earlier. I'd like to help you.
Thanks, but I need to find a way to kill spirits. Purveyor Shuji wants me to fetch an artifact from an emperor's tomb in the necropolis, but it's filled with ghosts.
More than that.
The Purveyor is... He threatened to sell my mom to slave traders if I don't get this artifact. I don't know what to do. I can't fight ghosts.
Interesting choices here. You can charge her. I'm sure she has no money to pay. Perhaps I could get rid of the ghosts for you.
Really? It would be very dangerous, and I don't have anything to give you in return. Are you sure you want to do this?
I can't allow you to do this on your own.
Thank you. You are very kind. My father would have liked you, I think. He was brave like you are.
Aww.
The tomb is over in the necropolis. The door is locked, but I can sneak inside and open it. I just have to be careful not to alert the ghosts. If you really think you can get rid of the ghosts, I'll head over to the tomb and wait for you there.
I'd rather she just tell me where it is and I do it on my own, because even being around the necropolis seems very dangerous for a little girl. But I suppose that's not how the quest is written. Can I ask you some questions before you go?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Why are you working for the Purveyor?
My father worked for Purveyor Shuji until he died. He left last week to retrieve the same artifact for the Purveyor. The ghosts must have killed him. When my father disappeared, he had some of the Purveyor's equipment. Now Purveyor Shuji says we must repay him.
Can't just get the equipment
My
back?
mother works for him, but I don't know where he's taken her. And I have to sneak around ghosts and other beasts to fetch the Purveyor's trinkets and baubles.
Tell me more about this artifact.
I only know what Shuji told me, and that's not much. He called it a pestle and mortar. It's a bowl and a mixer, I think. He said it had something to do with a recipe.
Configuration?
I don't know if you use it to make something, or if the recipe is in the bowl already. Anyway, the Purveyor is very interested in it. I've never seen him so anxious.
It'd be really cool if, like, the bowl was used for configuration in Lord Val's Furnace. And, you had a choice between helping the girl out or using it to boost your own strength. Obviously, I would still help the girl, but that would be a nice moral dilemma there. Whether or not that's what actually happens, I guess we'll have to see. And why doesn't the Purveyor get the artifact himself?
Purveyor doesn't do that kind of work.
Of course
not. He likes to get other people to do it for him. Besides, the tomb is locked from the inside. but there's a small opening.
So that's why I need her help anyway.
He says I'm small enough to fit through the crack in the wall. I don't mind that as much as the ghosts. The tomb is filled with them. Once I'm in, I'll just be killed.
Gotta give it to Bioware, it does make sense. Alright, I'll be going now.
Great! I'll wait by the steps of the Emperor's tomb. I'm sure you'll find it easily enough. See you soon, I hope.
Yeah, I'll try not to take too long, but we do have a few other things to do first. Before we head to the necropolis. Alright, anything over here? Nope. I'm wondering if I should put my my other gems back in yet. Still kind of waiting for an ambush from the guild assassins. Haven't seen any sign of them yet. Wants me to fight the Ravager. Yeah, again, there's, I guess, the back door to the arena. But I don't think that has a part to play in any of the quests. Of course it could, and I could just not remember. Alright, well... I guess that's about all there is here. There might be more in the Golden Way. But if there is, I don't recall. And we're not going to head back there for a little ways yet. I think I'll probably go ahead and end this episode here. When we come back, we will head to the Black Leopard School. Should be a lot of fun stuff to do there. And then I guess we have the gold tier in the arena, and then the Necropolis and the Lotus Assassins. We may actually go do the Necropolis first, then come back and do this, and then actually enter the fortress, since that might be the point of no return. And I also want to do those other configurations for Lord Thou's Furnace, so we'll have to remember to do that as well. Lots to do, but we are definitely making some progress here in the city. I will see you guys right back here for another exciting episode.